Okay. Okay. Okay, let's look at the... Would this be weird in yellow? Is that weird? Maybe it's because I'm like looking at it in my own way and it's like weird for me. Hmm. The background. We want to make it slightly darker. There we go. Just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna change the font. No, I like this font. I like this font. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Do we like this font? I feel weird about the yellow. I feel weird about the yellow, but if that's like... Also, why is it... Oh. How about this? Then I will feel less weird about it. Yeah. I'll have to wait till someone can react to let me know about readability. Um, yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the next scene. Okay, and then we're gonna fix this amuse. Okay. Oh no! It's the scene, it's not the... Okay, let me look at the properties for this one. Filters. You know what? Why don't I just... Hold on. Browser source. Amuse. It's this one. Because there's an end one and then there's a start one. So it's this one. Okay. So let's do this. And then we're gonna try to salvage video from the last VOD. Because I want to make that into a YouTube video. It's been forever since I've done a food YouTube video. It's been like 8 years since I've tried doing that. So I feel like maybe we can try and see how that works out. You know? Especially since like I literally did not know salmon sisig was like a thing. Nor did I realize that sisig was like something people just eat at home and not just at a bar. You know what I mean? Like we learned a lot of things this past couple days. Um, so our friend Cub Scouts was playing Until Then, which is a Filipino game by Filipino devs. Follows the story about, I think the guy's name was Mark, and he was just kind of like an arrogant little asshole in high school. But I feel like a lot of us had some level of arrogance, so maybe it's like a relatable experience. Um, it's a it's a very emotional game. Oh my god, it's an emotional game. So like, you might you might it's not like all emotional because like Mark is like a charming asshole. Um, but like there are definitely really like triggering kind of oh whoa moments, especially if you come from like for me coming from like a really strict family background where like no one really let you do anything and everybody just like was always criticizing you all the time. It's I feel like it's super relatable, you know. Um if you have that kind of reality, you know, not just like a Filipino experience, but I feel like a child of immigrants coming from like a conservative kind of country. Because in a lot of ways, I feel like the Philippines is still kind of on the conservative side. Um, but not always, you know, because like there was like a trans politician. I don't know if they're still in office because like there's a lot of stuff going on in the Philippines. So, but that was cool knowing that there was a trans politician elected into office and like supported. You know what I mean? So they're not completely conservative, but like, you know. Um, it's hard to tell when the shadow in the background is also dark. Okay, now we're gonna do color correction. Are we just gonna copy the other color correction though? Okay, fuck. Start screen. Filters. Streamer bot is on, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're gonna copy this. We're gonna copy that one and then stop. Filters. Oh. Huh. Well, that's interesting. It does make it a bit brighter, but I guess that would be weird to have it underneath. Oh, wait, I have the other one underneath. Hold on. Ugh, that's why it's looking weird. Let's take the scene out. Take out the amuse scene. Delete the amuse scene. That's why it looks weird. Okay, let's look at this again. Properties. Oh, no, 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 no. I wasn't mistaken. I'm silly. Okay, filters. Let's move it back. Okay. It looks fairly readable still. I like it looking translucent and kind of dreamy like, but I do notice that like if I want to be accessible, that's maybe not gonna be I mean, it looks... Okay, no, let me look at the filters again. Let me adjust the filters. Fuck, I'm sorry, filters. The shadow. Oh. Oh. Okay. Where's Peniel? Or did he just write the song? Maybe he just wrote it. Yeah? Okay, that's better. And that's like a lighter colored one. Okay. Um that's right. We were gonna watch a video again. And then we will edit a video for real. Okay. And then I forgot to the YouTube one too. Video editing question mark. Troubleshooting with that Mojo Dojo 671. Also question mark because he said he's gonna be cleaning the house today. Save. All right. So recently, like 2 days ago, Nutty did a video on captions. And I have been Nutty Vape Juice. Okay, no. Oh my god. Okay. As you may have noticed, I have been using open captions for a while, but he had mentioned something about like sending the captions to Twitch. So I'm guessing I'm not doing that properly. So we're gonna watch that video and like double, triple check that part. We don't need to listen to that. It's so hot. I've left the computer on for a while, so it's a little warm in here. But I guess it's not cold. It was like super cold the other day, and now it's like not again. So I'm like really hoping to not get sick. Like really hoping to not get sick. Okay, no. Okay, wait. There's something about ads. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. Where's the... There we go. No thank you. Is that what he meant by hidden button? So doesn't that mean I've been sending it then? I don't know anymore. Hmm. Ah! I guess it looks different for mine. Text. Oh. Wow. Okay. Wait, this is stop. Okay. Okay, so I wonder why it always makes me sound like I'm talking in license plates though. Like, how can we stop from that from happening? Because I've noticed that my closed captioning on Twitch always makes it sound like I'm speaking in license plates or binary, and it's the wildest thing ever. Oh, raised, yeah. And then cursive, why would we do that? I want center. I want, I guess top. Opacity, semi-transparent. Um, okay, let's see. So, bold? Translucent. Yeah, that's what I want. Translucent. I want the text to be solid. Okay. And then that's it. That's it. Right? Okay, now what? So click on it. Oh, look how nice that looks. Okay. Wow. Okay. Cool. Okay, it's still very not accurate, but that's meow. Meow, meow, meow. I don't know why mine is so terrible with, but okay, now we get it. Okay. So I was wondering about that sending it to Twitch thing. So I was like, what is he talking about? All right. Okay. So now we can not worry about this anymore. I was like, what does he mean by hidden closed captioning button? Why would it be hidden? Okay, I get it now. I get it. Okay, so let me can I import media just in case I have something weird? I'm decided to pull that off to the side. I forgot which folder it was in. There we go. Okay, so I want to put this into a video because I have not made a whole lot of YouTube videos like that are not just like recordings of my broadcasts in a really long time. So we kind of want to try to make this work. So I'm gonna make a short version of this video, and then we're gonna make the long version of this video. So I want to make the long version first, and then maybe trim from that to make the short one. Right? So this is 4 hours of cooking. I think we're only really gonna use like 2. Because I made 2 things. I mean, if anything, we could just make a video as like, but I feel like it would be more beneficial to make one video for one thing and one video for another. So, you know, okay, so this is the edit situation. Hello, where is the clips? Did it not drag into the timeline? Okay, there we go. So we're gonna be going through and trimming, and then we're gonna try to make it into something usable, because also there are firework audio going on through the video that I didn't know was going on for like 3 hours. Is there a volume button? Hold on. Hold on. Is there a volume button? Okay. Oh, we were on this screen for a while. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's the microphone. Oh yeah, also our microphone was really like not great the other day. Okay, where's the thing? Where's the thing? Where's the cutty thing? Where's the cutty thing? There we go. Okay. No, oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the microphone there. Well, yeah, I wonder if we should look into that. Yeah, I couldn't get into Bitwarden the other day. Okay, hold on. I guess this part is not as important. Hold on, no, 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 no. Wait, how come we can't? Wait, is it this one? Okay. Weird, you can only... Okay, so scrubbing is through the thing that looks like express mail. I think I'm still in the room. Wait, this is the kitchen. know why that's like this, is that you can cut in one screen and then you scrub in the other. It's interesting. Unless, like, I can scrub and I just didn't figure it out because I didn't watch a video or read something. I don't know how many minutes I've already shaved off. At least 15. Uh, Wait. This is the scrubby one. This is not the cutty one. So much setup. I can upload 10-minute TikToks. Like, I know, like, I have permission for that, yet I don't have permission for streaming because I'm scrubbed. But I know I have a higher limit, but seeing that people don't really have that much attention, I should still try to make it within 3 minutes. And then for Instagram, it's still a minute. And then I think for YouTube, it's like 30 seconds. Wait, how long is the... How long can YouTube Shorts be? What's the max? Understanding 3-minute YouTube Shorts. Oh, so it's 3 minute? I thought it was like 30 seconds. Oh, 15 seconds. 60? Okay, 3 minutes. But I should aim for a minute, is essentially what it burns down to. Is that I should aim for a minute. Huh? Ugh, I did too much. Also, perimenopause is a thing that a lot of people don't talk about. And some people have like, oh my god, and if rude. A lot of people have hot flashes, even though it's like the thing before menopause. Very intriguing. Um, so I feel like I've just been a little extra warm. Also, because I feel like I'm like probably hot flash. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll cut here. Okay, where's the razor blade? Take the razor blade, do this, get the pointer, do the stuff before the razor blade, and delete it. Okay, and so we'll go back here and keep looking at things. You know what? You know what? I should keep the transition. And then we'll cut here. Wait, right? Stop. Ugh. I don't like how that. Okay. And then we go to the place where you can cut and go to the razor blade and razor blade, and then get the pointer and put the place before the razor blade, delete that, then go back to the place where we look at the video and don't edit it. Wait, what did I do? No! Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. We want to keep that, and we'll delete some of this stuff in the middle. I've done stuff like this before in the kitchen where I was like, I'm gonna save the water from whatever I was cooking, and then I'm about to drain it out into the sink without something underneath it to catch the liquid. That's basically what I almost did just now. I was about to throw out the thing I needed to save. I wish there was a pause. That's annoying. Okay, now we're gonna cut here. We're gonna get here, and then we're gonna take the arrow, and we're gonna delete this part because we want to keep that transition, but we don't need to keep this stuff between the cut and here. So transition, stuff we're gonna delete, the cut we just made. So we're gonna delete that. Okay. No! Okay. So we're gonna cut after, we're gonna delete stuff after this cut. I'm essentially gonna have to like go through this twice, sort of. Since I'm like deleting stuff. And there's two things. Hold up. think here. No. Okay, so we're gonna cut here. Then we're gonna get the arrow, and then we're gonna select the stuff before this cut, and we're gonna delete that. So I'm gonna start from the beginning just to make sure we've... Nope, we fucked up. I thought we made a cut for the... Okay, and then we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut. Okay, so this should be the thing to delete. Ah, God. Okay. Ugh. Miso salmon, miso salmon. Okay. Now, this, and delete that. What? What the fuck are you deleting? You're deleting way too much. What the fuck is going on? What fucking tab is talking? Why is it deleting more than it needs to? This is the part that needs to be deleted. We'll have to do something about that audio since it's all fucked up. Ugh. I want you to only delete this part. Is there a... Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. What? Whatever. I'll figure that out later. The audio is so fucked for some reason. That's weird though, because when I stream on YouTube and it's just YouTube, like there's no problem. There's like no audio or visual problem, and I just don't know what that is. Stop here, and then we're gonna delete this part. The mom got a message while we were streaming that she didn't recognize, but she didn't even try looking at it. You can open up messages without clicking the links inside of messages, but I don't think she gets that. Okay, so we need to cut after that. Yeah, there's a delay when I'm in the kitchen. That's pretty bad. So, but that should be the water redeem, but it hasn't been working. By the way it should be working. It should be working with like a text command from subs, but it hasn't been working. So I've just been triggering it by buttons, but I wanted to do it so like the subs can like do shit. Okay. Oh my God, what is that? Okay. Oh, I accidentally. Okay, and then we're gonna cut here. And then we're gonna go here. And we're gonna delete before this cut. And then that was on for like the rest of the stream without me. Well, I realized that the fireworks were on. I did not realize that the fireworks sound was on. So that was problematic. Um, and this is me talking about the green screen bullshit. We'll cut here. And then we'll cut, like, delete the part between. Ugh, God, why are you guys doing this? Okay, so this one. Thank you. Okay, so just to make sure. Okay. So we're not gonna delete it yet, but let's see. Inserting. My fuck. Where's the other? It's this one we need to delete. I want to keep some of this for like bloopery shit. Okay. There was sound. I just didn't realize it until I sat down. Oh my god. Let's see. So we did start chronologically with the miso salmon because it needed to be marinated for an hour, so that's why we did that first. So while it marinated, we could cook the sisig. But the video is gonna be just for the sisig. So I'll eventually make the miso video, but I never knew salmon sisig was a thing, so that's why we want to pop out the sisig video. I can't be the only person who didn't realize it was a thing. Because usually sisig is pork. And at the bar. How long did I take to get this fish out of the fridge? I feel like keeping the fireworks is gonna be very, like, important. You know? Actually, checking for bones is probably important for both. Okay, how about we cut here? All right, we'll cut here. Do this and see where the previous cut is so we don't fuck up. Well, I guess I prefer a hot summer to a cold one. Um, but it's confusing. It's confusing, and I'm not trying to get sick. I'm sure my mom's hot. She likes it like an ice box in the house. I wonder if I should have put this in the science category. Did I? I think I put it in just chatting. Oh no, I put it in science. Ah, good job. Good job. But I am gonna have to figure out, like, why? Why is it so bad when I go to the kitchen? I thought we fixed everything, you know what I mean? I really thought we fixed all the internet problems. It was so good for like a week. And now the audio is like I'm still lagging again. I just don't know what the problem is. So it's really shitty when you have to troubleshoot problems, but you don't know what could be the cause of the problems. Nah, scroll reel isn't making the timeline zoom or whatever. Should be near the there we go. Perfect. God, why? I really want to try to make this into a. I want to make this work. I wonder if I just need to record another one later. Let me check if Mojo's awake. No, he's still doing stuff. I'll save this project, but I don't think. I have a feeling we won't be able to do it. That makes me pretty upset, actually. I really wanted to make this into a video. I could just try doing it again and record it and splice it up. I was really hoping that this would work, though. I wonder if there's something I can do to figure out, like, video and audio lag while streaming. Troubleshoot. That's cute. Okay. I'll do that. Okay, hold on. Do that, and then we'll do... Okay. Okay. Well, hold on. FFmpeg AAC versus NVIDIA. FFmpeg is the most popular multimedia transcoding software and used exclusively for video and audio transcoding. NVENC and NVDEC can can be effectively used with FFmpeg and significantly speed up video decoding, encoding, and end-to-end transcoding. FFmpeg with NVIDIA GPU acceleration requires a system with Linux or Windows operating system and an NVIDIA GPU. For a list of supported GPUs, okay. GStreamer. Okay. Supported format details. Okay, but supported. If you're looking to make use of a dedicated decoding encoding hardware on your GPU in an existing application, you can leverage the integration already available in FFmpeg. FFmpeg should be used for evaluation for quick integration, but it may not provide control over every encoder parameter. NVDecode, NVencode API should be used for low-level granular control over various encode decode parameters, and if you want to directly tap into the hardware. I know we had to lower stuff before because my computer is, you know, not strong enough. I guess I agree. Header files. I better make a marker just in case I fuck my shit up. Wait, why can't I get out of... What? Okay. Wait, are you not letting me download it unless I whatever? Okay, I guess it's not gonna let me, so. Let's look at that action history, though. Would it be input? I think that's what I need to do. We can try. Let me see. Marker. Did I fix it in StreamerBot? Only one way to check. Let's look at Discord and where the markers are supposed to go. Oh my fucking god, I fixed it. Okay, that's exactly what I needed to do. Holy shit. Okay. We solved something today. We solved one thing today. We solved one thing today. Where is my applause? Okay, that feels good. Was that on the thing? Was that... You know what? Fuck it. Let's put this down. Wait, that's production. Fix the marker. Yo, Farmer Lee. Hello. Okay, so we solved this one. Okay. I fixed, well, wait, no. I fixed the marker without asking anyone. Let's write that. Because then I'm proud that I didn't have to ask. Fix the marker without asking. I figured it out. What's up? I'm just fixing some stuff in StreamerBot. Wait, is there like specific StreamerBot? Oh yeah, we still haven't fixed that. Wait, is there a StreamerBot? No, there's not. Oh, you know what? Can we move this to the control minus? StreamerBot, let's go! Yeah! Okay, wait, maybe... But you don't need it to be green, you need to be yellow. Oh wait, that's the orange color. StreamerBot. I'm still procrastinating fixing one. Oh, like a command, I guess? So let's move this guy here. StreamerBot to there, StreamerBot to here, because that's part of production. This goes here. And I don't like this being centered, so let's, no. We have one green dot. Or maybe two? We don't have any. The editing of the video didn't work well because the footage is ass, because, there's just so many audio problems. Is there like a hand? There's a hand, right? Yeah, there's a hand. Okay. I don't like the circles being like exactly at the center. Can you stop? There we go. I don't like you being on the center. That makes me a little upset. There we go. The StreamerBot is part of production. And I need StreamerBot for the subathon specifically. Yeah. So that one's done. So that's a yay. Oh my god, hand. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That would be. You know what? Wait, hold on. No, that's a that's more or less a that's like a streamer bot thing. That's an OBS thing. Okay. That particular one is a I don't like it when it's at the center. That's a lot of things to do. Yeah. Some of these things I don't know why they're working. Like I especially don't know why that's working. We got the visuals. Yeah, I still didn't figure out that. So I was reading the instructions in the comment or whatever, and I wasn't getting it. We should probably check if we. I feel like Infinity Nikki has been playing a little bit better because I lowered the levels of like everything. Because I think a lot of other people have had to lower the levels of stuff so Infinity Nikki can work. I have been gathering new green screens. We could edit the green screens, like resize them, and then see how we like them in the situation. But really kind of need this to move, please. Get rid of this. Oh yeah, we fixed that emo size situation. Okay, so we'll save this. I just don't think we can. I don't think we'll be able to do anything with it because of the audio. I can always like go over the audio, but there's still visual lag too. So there's also that, which is really disappointing. Um, um, okay. Let me see. And this auto saves, so it's fine. Uh, we might. What the fuck? Why are you not opening Epic? Jesus fucking Christ. What? I still have like I still have a lot of things to do as far as like fixing technical things that I want to fix. So, wow, okay. Send and restart. I'm planning a subathon for December 24th, which is my dad's birthday. May he rest in peace. And I decided to do it on the 24th because it's his birthday. And the main reason why I stopped working in real life is because my dad had Parkinson's and like a bunch of other medical situations. But during this ongoing pandemic, because COVID isn't over, my mom was diagnosed with a respiratory autoimmune disease. And my aunt, her older sister, now lives with us. So like it's been I feel for me it's very dangerous if I worked in real life because more people than not don't mask. There's not necessarily guaranteed like good ventilation. So no masking, no guaranteed ventilation, you know, and people are still playing like this shit is like not that serious when it is serious and it can really like fuck up your cognitive